सेव किया था ना?
मैं सिर्फ इसलिए गया था क्योंकि उसने मुझे कॉल किया, that's it. But listen तो.
Save it for someone else.
जिंदगी में सेव करना जरूरी है, मगर जब बात पैसों की हो, सिर्फ सेविंग से काम नहीं चलेगा। इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड्स में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए और अपने सेविंग्स को आगे बढ़ने का मौका दीजिए।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Smugness and swagger have returned to the opposition camp. They think their unity efforts have put the BJP on the defensive. When was the last time the BJP needed allies for show of strength? These allies were always like the overstaying, unwanted guests in the NDA camp, welcome to leave whenever they wished. As long as they stayed, they had to behave themselves, expecting no special treatment. 18th of July, Tuesday, is therefore special for them. The BJP has invited them to a 5-star hotel in the national capital on the day of the opposition jamboree in Bengaluru. Opposition leaders would have us believe that their intent to come together has the BJP worried and that it forced the ruling party to refurbish the NDA with new partners. Post-Karnataka results, the BJP does look a bit jittery. It's suddenly showing urgency about rebuilding the NDA, but it's probably to do with the DNA of Modi Shah's BJP, not leaving anything to chance in the 2024 election. Look at some data points collated by my colleague Amog Romatra to show the nature of the challenge the opposition will face in 2024. In the 2019 election, the BJP won 224 Lok Sabha seats with over 50% vote share. That is just 48 seats short of a majority in the Lok Sabha. In 2014, the number of seats the BJP had won with over 50% votes was 136. The BJP obviously built on it and added 88 more such seats in 2019. So it's 224 now. I'm giving these figures in the context of the Bengaluru meeting of opposition parties. Just think of 224 Lok Sabha seats with over 50% vote share. No amount of opposition unity would work if a party gets more than half of the votes. Let me share with you another figure. The BJP won 105 Lok Sabha seats with a margin of over 3 lakh votes in 2019, up from 42 in 2014. 164 BJP candidates won with over 2 lakh votes in 2019. These figures give a sense of the scale of the BJP's electoral domination. Most of these seats that the BJP won with over 50% votes are from states where there is a direct contest between the BJP and the Congress. There are 26 such seats in Gujarat, 23 in Rajasthan, 25 in Madhya Pradesh, 22 in Karnataka, 9 in Haryana, 6 in Chhattisgarh, and 5 in Uttarakhand, again 4 in Himachal, among other states. Let's think of what winning 224 seats with such vote share in 2019 means for the BJP in 2024. Congress leaders argue that past performance is not an indicator of future returns. But what makes them think that PM Modi's popularity will drop so drastically in the next 9-10 months that the BJP would lose seats that it won with over 50% votes in 2019? There has to be an anti-Modi wave to defeat the BJP on those 105 seats that it won over 3 lakh votes, or 164 seats that it won with over 2 lakh votes. Well, nothing can be ruled out in politics. But given the state of affairs today, the opposition must make a leap of faith to think that the BJP would lose these seats. Politics is, of course, not static. There have been many changes since the last Lok Sabha election. For one, the Congress is ruling Karnataka that sent 25 BJP MPs in 2019. In Maharashtra, the BJP and the Shiv Sena together won 41 of the 48 Lok Sabha seats in 2019. A large chunk of the Sena under Uddhav Thackeray is in the opposition camp now. In Bihar, the NDA won 39 of the 40 seats, with the BJP winning 17 and JDU 16. JDU is in the opposition camp now. The NDA has not made much headway in Tamil Nadu. The BJP may be feeling headwinds in other states too. That explains the sense of urgency reflected in the BJP's decision to revitalize the NDA with new allies and go for the show of strength on the 18th of July. But that is the BJP's strength, plugging the leaks when the boat is riding high. We'll talk about the NDA meeting and what it means in another show on Wednesday. Today, let me focus on the opposition meeting in Bengaluru that is underway. The Congress invited 24 parties to Bengaluru for this meeting. These can be divided into two categories: those who are already Congress allies and those who are not. The first category includes 16 parties, and I can name them: DMK, MDMK, KDMK, VCK, JDU, RJD, CPI, CPIM, CPIML, RSP, Forward Bloc, NCP, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, GMM, IUML, and Kerala Congress, Joseph. The second category includes 7 parties: Trinamool Congress, AAP, SP, RLD, Kerala Congress Money, National Conference, and PDP. Essentially, these 7 parties who are not Congress's allies today are supposed to cement opposition unity because the other 16 are already Congress allies. Look at the last two first, the two Jammu and Kashmir based parties, National Conference and PDP. One doesn't know if the Congress has factored in the likelihood of the Supreme Court delivering a verdict on the centre's decision on Article 370. The Apex Court has decided to resume its hearing from the first week of August. Given that one of the 5 judges on the Supreme Court bench, Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, he's set to retire on the 25th of December. And given that he's set to retire, the Supreme Court's ruling is likely to come before that. What will be the verdict? Article 370 will be back to the political center stage in the run-up to the Lok Sabha election. The question is, would Rahul Gandhi then campaign along with, say, Farooq Abdullah or Mehbooba Mufti when the political discourse is being dominated again by 370 or what the centre did to the special status of Jammu and Kashmir? The answer is anybody's guess. Look at another invitee from the second category. Behind the Congress's invitation to Kerala Congress Money, which has upset Kerala Congress Joseph, is its objective to bring the two splintered factions together to safeguard its Christian vote bank. It may be worthwhile given the BJP's attempts to woo Kerala Christians, but it won't make much difference nationally. That leaves us with 4 other parties in the non-Congress ally category: TMC, AAP, SP, and RLD. The last two, SP and RLD, had formed a grand alliance with the Bahujan Samaj Party in 2019 and together ended up with 15 seats. The SP's share was just 5 seats. Now think of a possible SP-RLD Congress alliance and even throw in Bhim Army's Chandrasekhar. This would be no match to a formation comprising Mayawati in 2019. Besides, let's not forget that the BJP won 40 Lok Sabha seats in UP by over 50% votes in 2019. So even if the SP drops its reservation against the Congress and there is another big alliance comprising these two, SP, RLD and Chandrasekhar's party, will that be formidable enough to take away any significant number of Lok Sabha seats from the BJP in UP? My guess is as good as yours. So why is Sonia Gandhi so keen on dining with Akhilesh Yadav in Bengaluru? Well, it's less about maximizing the gains and more about minimizing the loss. Samajwadi Party may also play spoil sport for her, even in her pocket borough, Raebareli. But the SP needs the Congress when the Muslims are seen to be rallying around the Congress. We saw what happened in Karnataka when Muslims abandoned the JDS to vote for the Congress. Muslims again voted for the Congress against the TMC in Sagardigi Assembly by poll in West Bengal. Again in the Panchayat polls in Bengal, Muslims voted for the Congress in Murshidabad and Malda. On the other hand, we saw how the SP lost in its Azamgarh and Rampur bastions. That's why you see Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav, who found the Congress a burden till the other day, coming to Bengaluru to discuss opposition unity. Banerjee and Yadav have even framed their terms of engagement that they will support the Congress where it's strong and the latter should reciprocate. In plain English, it means that the Congress should contest the 2 Lok Sabha seats in Bengal, which it won in 2019, or probably a couple of more, and leave the rest for the Trinamool Congress. As for reciprocity, 12 Meghalaya Congress MLA joining the TMC ahead of elections have made this party a force in the northeastern state. Post-elections, the Congress and the TMC have 5 MLAs each. Going by Mamata Banerjee's definition or terms of engagement, the Congress that won one of the 2 Lok Sabha seats in Meghalaya should be ready to give up claims for the second seat in TMC's favor. In case of UP, this arrangement would mean SP's support to the Congress in Raebareli, probably Amethi, and a few other seats. And for these sacrifices, the Congress should help Mamata and Akhilesh regain their grip on the Muslim vote bank. At whose cost? The Congress's cost, obviously. As for the Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal made the AAP's participation in opposition unity meet in Bengaluru conditional to the Congress opposing the bill that would replace the centre's controversial ordinance on control of services in Delhi. The fact is that the NDA, along with friendly parties like the YSRCP and the BJD, can get the bill through even the Rajya Sabha. Arvind Kejriwal, who is an IITian, wouldn't have missed the arithmetic in the upper house. As it is, the current strength of Rajya Sabha is 238. So to get the bill passed, the government needs 120. The NDA has 112, including the 5 nominated members. The UPA has 106. But then the NDA also has some friendly party, as I mentioned, in the opposition camp. Jagan Mohan Reddy and Naveen Patnaik, BJD and YSRCP, to name just a couple. Both these parties have 9 members each. So the government won't have any problem in getting the bill through. That is, if it decides to bring the bill in the coming session of Parliament. There is a reason why I'm saying if, but I won't get into this subject now. Let's get back to our opposition unity story, that theme. I was talking about how Kejriwal would also know well that the Congress, which is aligned with regional parties in states, could not afford not to oppose the bill in Parliament. Yet, Kejriwal demanded from the Congress to make its commitment public, as if to cock a snook at Congress leaders in Punjab and Delhi, who have been vocal against alleged corruption of the AAP government and targeting of Congress leaders in Punjab by the Vigilance Bureau. That aside, think of what the AAP Congress unity under the larger opposition umbrella would entail. There are 30 Lok Sabha seats in Punjab. The Congress holds 7 of them, and the AAP won. All 7 seats of Delhi are with the BJP. So, which of the two should vacate which state and which seat for the other? AAP insiders say that they want the Congress to give up most of its Punjab seats and split Delhi seats. Anyway, look at the larger picture again. What does the Congress gain from this opposition unity charade? Leave existing allies aside and also assume that no other regional players such as the BJD from Odisha, BRS from Telangana, YSRCP from Andhra Pradesh, and Janata Dal Secular from Karnataka. Let's assume that they will not join the opposition bandwagon. In that scenario, the opposition unity effort gets reduced to primarily 3 players, because others are already with the Congress: the TMC, the AAP, and SP. All these 3 have become what they have become today at the cost of the Congress. And they look to grow at the cost of the Congress, or whatever is left of its vote bank. How many Lok Sabha seats would these 3 players spare for the Congress if they were to come together? My guess, 25, 30, 35 at the most. One is not even talking about the winning seats. And how did the Congress reciprocate? In the immediate context, these parties would want an alliance with the Congress to prevent Muslims from abandoning them. This alliance will also make these regional parties big stakeholders in the Lok Sabha polls, because a section of voters usually go for national parties in the Lok Sabha elections. It will help Mamata Banerjee, it will help Arvind Kejriwal, and it will help Akhilesh Yadav if they are seen as part of an anti-BJP front at the center. So why is the Congress looking so desperate to bring them together and even infuse fresh life into aspiring national challenges such as Kejriwal and Banerjee. If there is an anti-incumbency wave against Modi, the Congress does not need them, not in the pre-poll scenario at least. And if there is no wave as such, which seems to be the case today, the best hope of the opposition would be to deny the BJP a majority on its own. It may be a scenario Rahul Gandhi would love, but it won't necessarily translate into the Congress's revival. In fact, it may end up revitalizing these regional players, the bane of the Congress. Calls for opposition unity by a Sharad Pawar or a Nitish Kumar are understandable. At the fag end of their political career, by choice or compulsion, they want their last hurrah in 2024. Others in Bengaluru have a different plan. A prominent opposition leader told me last week that they would want the Congress to contest a maximum of 300 seats, if not 250. Guess where most of these seats would fall? The states where regional parties have little presence and where the BJP won the maximum number of seats with over 50% vote share. If Karnataka was in a signal of a possible resurgence of the Congress, regional parties have more to worry, more than the BJP, that almost exclusively occupies one end of the ideological spectrum. They would rather have a level playing field at the other end through opposition unity. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.